Hello again, guys.
Hi friends, welcome to another video. So we are currently in the beer garden of Rebellion, which can only mean one thing. Of course we're here for a gig, and what gig is that?
So we're here to check out absolute slam titans Party Cannon.
Yeah, so we're here for the Party Cannon gig, and we were going to see them earlier this year, but one of their gigs clashed with 𝑻𝒉𝒆 𝑨𝒍𝒕, so unfortunately we weren't able to make it. So today we're coming here, going all out.
But we've got something special for you today as well, because we've managed to secure a little cheeky interview for you as well. So stick around for that one.
Yeah, we have an interview slot booked. We are going to go interview Party Cannon, and it's going to be great, and I'm already really looking forward to it. Yeah. And then after that, we're just going to sit back and enjoy the show. So we've already had some drinks already at GC, which I'll put it all over the top for you so you can see. But yeah, we smashed a few drinks at GC, and then we came down to the venue. I've got myself a little Malibu. Dakota got some free beers from Party Cannon himself.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll take a free beer.
Yeah, so we've got an interview coming up, and obviously we're going to stick around for the gig. There's some support bands as well.
Yeah, we've got Street Soldier coming up. You would have seen those. They appeared in our Mangata Festival video. So that'll be cool to check them out again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we've got Pint Glass, so they're big. There's a lot of people in high vises for them. Basically, it's going to be a very heavy gig. I think I need my hard hat for this one, because I'm going to be at the front getting kicked in the head.
This is going to be absolutely brutal. So I'm only little, I'm fragile,
this is it.
So I'm staying at the back.
I feel like I should have brought a strap-on helmet for this one, because I'm going to leave with a concussion probably.
A great band with great support, and it's going to be an absolutely incredible show. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Hi guys, so we're here with two members of Party Cannon in Rebellion in Manchester before their show this evening. So for those who don't know, do you want to tell everyone a bit about Party Cannon and what you're all about?
Party Cannon, we're a very dumb band from Scotland. We play brutal death metal, but it's emphasised on making people actively dumber. We're all about just bro breakdowns and fucking good times. What were you, man? What do you think? What were we about?
Yeah, we're just stupid people doing stupid things, and we seem to attract similar kind of people. So it's seeming to go pretty well over the last little while. So there's something must have happened over COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dumb shit for dumb people.
Dumb
That's
shit for dumb
yeah.
people. Yeah, there you go. We're not very highbrow.
I think after COVID, everybody just wanted to get out there and just punch something, didn't they?
Absolutely. Fun fact, just to hijack this, we were the first no restrictions, all standing UK metal tour since COVID. So the week COVID lifted, we had a tour booked. It just happened to work out.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, all the gigs sold out instantly. As soon as Boris was like, "Yep, just go spread stuff." I'm like, cool, time to play some gigs, and it just happened to work out.
It was the hottest week of the year.
Yeah, it happened to be a heat wave.
So we were all dying in the hottest venues up and down the country, playing slam music while people were beating each other half to death. It was fun, but it was also not fun.
That was years of built-up nonsense people were releasing in that one weekend.
New Cross Inn, literally Martin, the guy that just walked past, clicked his sticks 3 times, not 4. The song hadn't started yet, and a guy was missing teeth.
A guy came up to me at the end, like, check this out. No. And he's just missing a tooth. Like, holy shit, man! Like, you need to go to hospital.
The song hadn't even started yet. So yeah, folk were definitely wanting to cause pain for that tour. It was good fun.
Well, I guess I better buckle up for tonight then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sold out in Manchester on Tuesday. It's gonna be fucked off. Like.
Yeah, man. All
yeah.
of us have been berserk so far. Absolutely berserk. Getting hardcore and slam death metal together is good on paper. That's all I can say.
It's a match made in low IQ heaven.
Yeah.
People came here and they got dumb. They want to get dumb. They've been getting really dumb.
Well, you're being supported by Street Soldier, and we saw them at Mangata Festival, and that crowd was hella intense. So I can only imagine with you guys on the bill as well, it's going to be 10 times more than that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like people going hard for Street Soldier. Like it's good. It's good touring with bands that bring something to the table as well. It's a bit different from us. So when they bring in other people but there's kind of something like a common thread. So everyone goes super hard for every band, and people discover new bands they like and stuff. And yeah, it's been a nice tour. So much of crowd surfing, so much of just like debauchery. Like I was sent a picture of a guy from Bristol, like, oh, I got home and my nose looked like this, and it just that way.
Yeah,
it's just like this white party can shirt just covered in blood. It's like, fuck yeah. Like, cheers, man. I can't remember your name, but I hope your nasal patches are okay.
Yeah. Send our good luck to the doctor fixing that. Yeah.
So you guys are currently on tour around the UK for your tour that's called Vomitour. How's that been going so far for you?
Very well. Like, a lot better than I expected. So, it looks like 6 out of 10 days, not like touch wood, 6 out of 10 days will sell out. Attendance has been way higher than you constantly expect. Playing bigger venues, well, we're headlining bigger venues than we've ever done before. And yeah, so Glasgow's like the Cat House, which is that's like an iconic venue. I used to go there to see like fucking like Nile and Hate the Turtle and bands like that. Big bands, and we're headlining and there's like 2 free tickets left. Leeds sold out at the Key Club. Last time we played Key Club was when we were on tour with Gore. So Gore was the headliner. And that sold out, like that's sold out this Saturday. Things are selling in advance. Newcastle sold out in advance. Yeah, unbelievable reaction. Like everyone's very happy. Merch sales have been great for every band. Every band's been having a good reaction. Yeah, it's just been like a kind of like family tour because we get on with Pint Glass and Street Soldier as well.
Yeah.
Futures always were meant to be on the tour, but they had to sadly drop off. But if they were on the tour, it'd just be the perfect cherry on this like fucking dumbass cake. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of friends in 3 vans going up and down the country causing terror. 'Cause, like, even though it is called the Vomitour, it's kind of been redubbed by us as like the Terror and 3-stripe, the Adidas 3-stripe like, trousers. So yeah, like it's just having fun, and as I say, guys having japes up and down the country sort of thing. And it's that, as you say, the icing on the cake is just we all get on so well. There's none of that bravado or ego or anything like that. So I think that translates into the crowds.
Yeah.
So you saying that like, oh, it might be a bit, like it might get a bit crazy. It's all love.
Yeah.
It really is all love, because I've jumped in at every single crowd voluntarily, and the worst thing I've got is a strained middle finger, and I think I did that to myself, not someone else.
He did that, give me in the finger so much.
Yeah,
He's just so sick of my shit. Like, oh, this hurts. It hurts doing it to you now.
Why? But yeah, like all in all, this tour has been absolutely bonkers, and I think, as you were saying before, the Venn diagrams of the different genres have matched up pretty much perfectly. We could have asked for much more, could we?
No, this is absolutely perfect. Like I said, if you just played, it'd just be even better. But yeah, perfect. A match made in heaven with this lineup.
So earlier this year, you released an album that was titled "Injuries Are Inevitable." Love the title, by the way. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that album?
So, Injuries Are Inevitable is our first album on Unique Leader Records, which is our new record label, and it's like the biggest label we've signed to so far. So there's a bit of pressure on to deliver something that's quite good. Our last album was Vomit, did pretty well for us. We went from just being like a DIY band to be on like a booking agency. We played like Damnation Festival, we took a Gore, we did an American tour in support of that and things. Yeah, so it's quite a good album, and it's quite a good album for us, and people quite like that. So we had a bit of pressure to deliver, especially on a bigger label as well. So I had to take Party Gang to the next step. Like you need to we have a core sound, we want to develop that. We don't want to stray too far from it, but you also need to bring something kind of fresh to it. And I personally think we managed, like the songs are a bit different, they're a bit more kind of focused, I think. But I think the biggest change is like a concept album about Action Park, which is a theme park in New Jersey.
Nothing in the world like Action Park.
Because
if you listen to it, the jingle is in there.
Yeah, Action Park was like a theme park in the 90s that was in New Jersey, and it just absolute debauchery happened there.
It wouldn't be
It's
allowed
insane. No, like
it wouldn't be allowed today.
No rules. People just made the rides themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the owner actually was quoted by saying like, "No kid wants to follow rules, so why should we make them?"
Yeah.
And this is at like a full-on theme park with water slides and stuff. So, do what you want. That was literally the.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Full anarchy. Like we watched the documentary, I was like, "Holy shit! It's like the most party cannon concept ever." Yeah, it's just like people just partying so hard, like some people died and stuff, but just from like insane, like just the whole situation is insane and stuff. So it's like, yeah, cool. We definitely do an album of this.
Yeah,
and,
it's made for you. Like, sort of thing.
Album cover that Dave Orff made as well is fucking unhinged. When he sent me that, I was like, well, okay.
Well, there was a debate as well. Like we've been talking about this in general, that like even to the quotes and the samples and the artwork, it needs to feel party cannon authentic.
We're a bit worried about that. That would it feel party cannon enough?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because up to this point, we've never had anything with like a kind of conceptual theme through it. This has been the first album where every song is about something and it builds into like a bigger picture. Usually, I make the art myself. I just like take a picture of like an actual photo picture of like a DIY corpse I made or something like that,
or a friend.
Yeah,
And
just
from there.
yeah. Or I get physically duct taped like a pole and things like that. So we actually had someone draw like art for us, which is different for us. So I was kind of worried people were like, oh, you know, I'm just like another death metal band. You've kind of gone to that aesthetic, but people loved it. People were like, this artwork is fucking insane. And it is. It's like a full-on Where's Wally nightmare. Like, it's the most acid trip-inducing thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's mental.
I didn't ask Damorph to put that giant gaped anus on it, but he just read my mind. He knew we needed it.
But I would also say that like every meme or like kind of gimmick or factoid about us is in that picture.
He did his
And
research.
It's not like we
yeah.
wrote a list of things going, we want this, this, and this. It's just it turned out that way, and it was gnarly as all hell.
Yes,
so he
absolutely.
was definitely dedicated to the cause of Party Slam.
Absolutely. But yeah, overall, interesting episode. Check on you later if you don't. I think it's gone well. The fans like it. We're playing songs for it tonight, and they get good reactions. So
But
I'm
just
happy with
remember, there's nothing in the world like Action Park.
watch that documentary. Not seen it. Class Action Park.
I think I remember reading something about that, like, not that long ago, and I was like, oh my god.
Johnny Knoxville film
Yeah.
about it.
Action Point, yeah.
Action Point, which has kind of got some of the more, let's just say, tame things that went wrong in there. Because I don't think you could make a jocular, happy film about folk like losing limbs and stuff.
There's a stunt Johnny Knoxville does in that film that like fractures his eye socket, and he's like legitimately disabled for months afterwards.
So a factoid after that. He came back onto the set, he sneezed, and his eyeball hit the inside of the glasses. And then they had to stop the set and then like send him back home to get back well again. He's like, I need to go home, guys.
You need to sit down for a few minutes, man. Like,
Just sit down, you're too old. Just sit down.
have a can of Coke and a ciggy, you'll be alright, man. Like,
So earlier on this year, I think June, I might be wrong. You headlined Dark Rain Festival.
oh yeah, in Birkenhead. That was a good one,
Yes,
yeah.
so we really wanted to come to that, but we had Melt to the Masses final, so unfortunately we were unable to make it. But seeing as we weren't there, would you like to fill us in? How was headlining Dark Rain Festival?
It's great. I don't believe Bailey was there, but it was the first gig we ever played in Birkenhead. We haven't played Liverpool in that area since like 2013, 14 maybe. It's been a long time. Yeah, it was a great festival. It was a really cool venue as well. It was like 2 stages, like an outdoor one and an indoor one. It was a kind of like art space as well. There's so many greyhounds in the cafe area as well. People know I love greyhounds, so that was always a bonus. Promo was really nice. The crowd was like fucking nuts as well. So many crowd surfers that one. I remember that one specifically. But yeah, Birkenhead. People need to play more gigs there because that place is fucking awesome.
Yeah, we were genuinely gutted we couldn't make it because we saw the lineup. Obviously, you guys were there, and there were so many other cool bands playing as well.
Stuff, yeah.
Don't beat yourself up, I wasn't there.
And also, as well, on the subject of festivals, so a lot of people who watch our channel are big Bloodstock goers. You guys played the Sophie Lancaster stage in 2022. How did it feel to play such a big festival like Bloodstock?
So playing big festivals in general is always a good feeling. It's always fun because thousands of people there, you get like, most reaction stuff, and it's quite surreal just being like backstage and seeing how all the gears like turn and stuff. But playing Bloodstock 2022 was like a special one for us because we were booked to play in 2021, and there's a lot of hype about the band playing because it's like, wow, an underground bro death metal band is on the Sophie Lancaster stage, and it's Party Can, the dumbest band in the UK. This is gonna be ridiculous. Like I got to the point where when we were meant to play in 2021, people were messaging me every day, being like, I bought tickets to Bloodstock just for you guys. I've stocked up on inflatables. Someone asked them if they could propose to their girlfriend during a set. But the BBC messaged me being like, we want to include you in a documentary podcast. I think the podcast was a gay and a non-gay go to Bloodstock, which, yeah.
That's what it's called, not just their sexual primitive.
no, yeah, that's literally what a podcast is called.
That's what the podcast is called, by the way.
Yeah, been a few days before we played, our drummer got COVID and we had to pull out, and it was devastating, absolutely devastating. Like, we had like announced on the Facebook, oh, we can't play, like, we
But
were disappointed.
It was at the 11th hour.
Yeah,
There's
literally
nothing we
not.
could
There's
do
absolutely
to
not.
change it.
Then the next year we got asked to come back, and luckily we were on tour with Gwar around the same time, so all the stars aligned. And in some ways, we lucked out by not playing that year because there's still restrictions in place at that point. So the lineup was all like UK based. But when we played the next year, there's bigger bands playing, like Behemoth and things like that. It's like more international lineup. More people came on tour with Gwar, which is still like our biggest support slot today. We played like a higher slot in the Sophie Lancaster stage, and when we played, I think the engine in the room was there because people went fucking insane.
Well, you also had pretty much the perfect slot that none of us knew about, which is opening for Machine Head.
Yeah, Machine Head,
They
we're a
did
secret
the
band.
secret slot.
I was sound checking my bass and looked over. Rob Flynn's there. Like,
yeah.
that's Rob
I
Flynn.
saw the interview from Bloodstock and they were like, I was just playing, and then I looked over, did a double take, just Rob Flynn. Like,
I got a picture of him, and he watched the whole set, and he came up to me like, "You guys got a lot of people doing push-ups in that tent."
But that's the sort of thing that, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the things that we do, you can't take to the bank and to have a mortgage on.
Yeah.
But as I say, they're the little things that you can turn around and go, that was fucking worth it.
That was
When
surreal.
it's surreal having someone like Rob Flynn hanging around watching your set
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
It's bizarre.
So speaking of that push-up pit, how did that happen? Where did that come from? Because I know that's quite a staple thing for you guys now.
Alright, so the first time it happened was in 2015. We played a house party in Salinas, California. It was the last day of our first US tour. And I was like, fuck it, everyone do push-ups. And he just did. I was like, cool. But where that came from was when I was a teenager, back when I was young, I had like long hair and stuff. I really loved it. I still do. Favorite band there was 𝑻𝒉𝒆 𝑨𝒍𝒕. I wore a 𝑻𝒉𝒆 shirt to a local gig in Edinburgh. And some guy older than me went, 𝑻𝒉𝒆 or gay workout metal. And that stuck with me. Like, he's right.
Yeah.
This is really good workout. When I was like, I was like, you could easily do push-ups to like breakdowns. Like that guy was trying to like insult me or like belittle me. Like, I was like, you've changed the course of my life by saying this.
Thank you. How can I repay you?
Yeah, but I was like, I need to start a band where we just like can do stuff like this. That's why we have like a drum player from the gym and things like that. Like that one throwaway like homophobic comment that guy made to me, just set the scene to fucking do push-ups.
So I guess we're getting a push-up pit tonight then.
Oh, of course. People have been
As
training.
you just said,
Yeah.
it's a staple. And yeah, you'll get bullied if you don't. It's kind of it's one of them ones where like as soon as the first person drops onto their hands and their feet sort of thing to start with the push-ups, then everybody else has to, or else they're kind of just like, oh no, I don't want to be that guy that's not doing it all of a sudden. So you can see the nervous energy leak around the room when the push-up pit starts. It's great.
It's good. People take it seriously though.
They
Like
really
I take it
do,
seriously.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really sorry to disappoint, but I don't think you're getting any push-ups from me. I'm not.
Oh, you
gonna
can do
lie.
it. We believe you. You can believe it. Yeah, you got it. You can do it. No.
We'll figure out one or two.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We had some people doing squats and stuff in the pits. We had people doing like one-handed like clap push-ups and stuff. But I was actually enjoying it.
I can do squats. I can
Yeah,
do
go
that.
for it. Go. Yeah. Enjoy the squat bit.
But we were talking about this earlier, but when we played Brutal Assault not too long ago, we played at, what was it, 10:30 in the morning?
10:30 in the morning, first band on the main stage on the Friday.
30,000 people turned up to see him and do push-ups.
Yeah.
And then later on in the day, Aborted came out and did pretty much the same thing, but asked folk to do star jumps. It didn't go down as well.
Can be
Go down as well.
Start a
We
beef
like
here with
Aborted,
a bar down, man.
Just saying.
Star jumps after a skin full of beer. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. Like,
That sounds vomit, just fair.
yeah.
Literally, yeah. Okay, so you're on tour now. Obviously, you released an album earlier this year. What's next for Party Cannon after this tour?
At this tour, we only have one gig left in the year. We're playing 𝒉𝒆 Festival in Mexico City. So flying out to Mexico, playing that. That's like an insane line. It was like Satyricon, Death Clock, Hypocrisy, Cattle Decapitation.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking mad lineup. Yeah, so they're flying us out to Mexico. We're going to do that. Then we have a few announcements to make at the start of the year. I'm not going to give anything away, but Party Cannon, I'd say Party Cannon 2.0, but we're probably on like Party Cannon 8.0 by now.
Yeah.
Some big changes, some big announcements coming at the start of the year. Look out for that. And there's nothing like we've become a new metal band or anything like that. It's still going to be Party Cannon. There's just some fundamental changes happening, and it's, in my opinion, for the better.
Well, I would say that like you've discussed it over volumes of vomit. You earn a stripe. As I say, the Damnation, getting asked for Bloodstock, doing tours with Guar. Now you've earned another stripe. Now you're headlining them venues and stuff like that. It's like everything is going up a notch.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. So don't get me wrong. When things get heightened, everything needs to get tighter and more
Yeah,
efficient.
yeah,
It
yeah,
goes
yeah.
along with that roadshow. So that's pretty much what you're saying. Is
Pretty
next
much,
version,
pretty
next
much.
version,
I mean,
next version, so.
People have been coming to this tour, who've been following us for a while, will know what we're going to announce at the start of the year. I'm not going to.
It's pretty obvious half the stuff that we're going to announce
Yeah,
if you're a
yeah.
fan of the band.
Yeah.
But again, with unique leader and things like that, you're not supposed to go blabbing.
No,
about
for
stuff.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure. But
I have a few ideas what it might be.
oh, we can talk about it afterwards. We'll talk about it
We'll
afterwards.
talk later. It's fine.
We'll cut the cameras now.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, we're super excited for your set. Obviously, we were gutted that we missed you at Dark Rain Festival because we were doing 𝒉𝒆 𝑨𝒍𝒕 𝑪𝒐𝒖𑑑𝒍𝒆. But we're really excited to catch you guys tonight. We will feature, obviously, the interview and your set. We'll include all of your links down below so people can check you out. And yeah, make sure you go check out Party Cannon. What an incredible band who have amazing things coming for them. And yeah, bye.
Just check us out.
What are you doing, love?
Right, so tonight is obviously going to be really brutal. So I need both handles on both sides.
Because usually we just have the one.
Usually it's like the handle at the bottom, one on the side. We film, everything's good. I'm going all in. I'm going on like both sides. Brace myself and just go. I'm going to be like this.
So
dodging people like that.
We're just putting the rig together now.
Building the other side, ready to go. So yeah, this is what's happening. It's going to get gnarly tonight. It's pretty much a sold out show. So we've just seen Street Soldier. Pint glass have just come on, but I need to break down this. It was already heavy for Street Soldier, so it's going to be a gnarly one. Yeah, got to build the other side.
Also, definitely recommend small rig if you film with phones like we do.
Yeah, these are great.
We're ready.
Setting this one up because tonight this is what I need. Buckle up.
But yeah, small rigs are great. Definitely recommend.
That's it. Just a few people looking for their teeth down there. It just gets progressively heavier.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
nearly time for Party Cannon.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's it. We've had 2 hardcore bands
Yes.
and now into a slam band. So it just gets progressively heavier. But yeah. You having a good time so far? It's been really good. Really good.
literally so good. They absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
Killer set. Yes. Super good. Hello again, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're currently at the train station because we stayed behind after the gig to chat to people and do some networking. So we haven't got time to go to GC for a drink.
That's it, no beers tonight.
So we've come straight to the train station to get home. Did you have a good time?
I had a good time. I survived. I survived without my hard hat, so I'm all good. I got sprayed in the face a load of times by a water gun, but overall, I survived.
Yeah, I stayed at the back because no way am I getting involved in that. No, thank you. But yeah,
really good time. Really good time. I had a great time.
Yeah, they put on such a good show. It was absolutely incredible, and we're so grateful for them sitting down and having a chat with us as well. Like, it was so good. But yeah, we are going to go get the last train home now, and then go home and get some food. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited for food. Yes, please. I've barely eaten today.
Yeah, same actually.
I had a great time tonight. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, literally had the best time. It was so good. And like I said, big shout out to Party Cannon for sitting down and chatting with us and letting us come to the gig. We really appreciate it. And yeah, I think we might as well call the video here, love, because
sounds about it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're only going to go home now. So
That's it.
Literally, what a sick gig, sick people, sick night.
Yes.
Everything was so good, and we had the
Absolutely
best time.
brilliant set. Brilliant.
Yeah, literally. So on that note, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.